Taiho. Going to have another look-see at some other new kits that we've come in. I'm going to open up another box and show you what it's about. This is a company called VeryFire. Now, this is only a relatively new company. They've only been going probably a couple of years, 2 or 3 years now. They've been very, very quick, and then they sort of slowed up for a while. Obviously, COVID might have caught up with them and everything else, but they've suddenly come out with a whole lot of stuff. So I'll show you some new bits and pieces. This is their USS Cleveland. This is the US Navy light cruiser. They've also done things like Missouris, Iowas, New Jerseys. They're all wartime versions of them too. So if you're looking for a wartime Missouri, come in and have a look at them. But this is the first, or part of their series of cruises that they're doing. They've done Salem and things like that. They've also done a couple of warships that never quite got out into the world, including Montana and things like that. So if you're looking to follow up a class of ships, then these are very, very good. The detail is very good. The finish on the parts is very good and excellent. So that's the little Cleveland. However, this is the one I've been waiting for. Japanese aircraft carriers are very hard to come by unless they're Hasegawa or something like that, and they've been pretty hard. This is from VeryFire. This is the Japanese Navy Taiho, I think it is, aircraft carrier. The kit itself, I've had a look at already, and it is very, very nice. As you can see by the side there, there's lots of detail on it, things like that. So if you're looking for that sort of late war-ish Japanese aircraft carrier, this is going to be the one. This is in stock at the moment. So let's have a look at it. Nice big box. Instruction book. So you've got all the details in there. Lots and lots of parts. Comes with all the different boats for the what's name boats and things like that. Colour guide. So a pretty good rundown of all the different colours. There you go. And then there's a colour guide for the aircraft. And so you get 4 choices of aircraft. These are all little main boats or what's name boats. So you get zeros, you get a Judy, Tenzan, and a Val. So there you go. So that's pretty cool. Very straightforward instructions again, as I said. No great dramas. Quite nice. Quite a nice little setup. Tower. So yeah, so the actual plastic side of it. This is the 1 or 2-piece hull, full length, so there's no add-on parts to worry about. Detail is very, very good. A lot of raised detail, a lot of all that sort of bits and pieces there. All the main hull. So it's very, very nicely done. I'm told that the fit is very good too. I haven't actually fitted anything yet, but I'm told the fit is very good. So in the actual box, you've got lots of sprues for... There's all your little boats. This is all the little boats that run backwards and forwards to the ship, and or lifeboats and all that sort of stuff. That looks pretty cool. This is all... looks like part of the tower and things like that. It's very, very fine. And the sprue gates are very, very fine as well. So you're not going to have too much worry about breaking parts off and things like that, but I'd still be very, very careful. These are really fine little pieces, so you take your time with them. Get a very good spare sprue cutters to do it. What else we got? This is part of the tower, or the flight deck towers, things like that. All nicely done. Some nice detail in there. Oh, even if you have a look in there, there's even the floor has all been detailed as well. So that's really well done. This is a beautiful kit. All this detail here, look. That's really well done. That's cool. What have we got here? This is part of the flight deck by the look of it. And the doors and things like that. So internal doors and frames. That's the engine. That's engine parts or things like that. What's this one? Oh, again, this is all like appears to be internal doors and frames and. Oh, these are all side gun sponsons. Even detail above and below. So that's going to be pretty cool. So you're going to see a lot of that from above and below. Well, that's pretty cool, actually. Nice. What else have we got? Oh, this is the first of your aircraft. These are quite good. Oh, wow. If you can see it in there, there's even detail inside the wheel well of the aircraft. That's pretty cool. So you can have wheels up and wheels down. There's two aircraft in there. This is more add-on parts. This is guns and just bits and pieces like that, turrets. All sorts of little bits and pieces. Another aircraft set. This is the Zero. Again, same thing. It's got detail in the wheel wells. There's two of them. What have we got here? Oh, these are all flight deck parts again. So this is all, as I said, the parts are detailed above and below. So depending on the way you've got the kit set up or whatever, and you've got sections open or sections closed or whatever, you're going to see some detail. So there'll be a bit of detail work in that. I have no idea. Oh, this must be guns and that for the machine guns and stuff like that. Wow, nice little bag of stuff there. Same sort of thing. This is all gun shields by the look of it. Yeah, this is all the gun shields for the small anti-aircraft guns and things like that. Oh, we've got more boats. This thing must be full of lifeboats and things like that. So there you go. Another three sprues of them. More gun shield. Must be a mountain of bloody machine guns and that on there. That's more gun shields. This is... Oh, this is just more... It looks like just more parts for the turrets and things like that. And the flight decks. Same sort of thing. This... I don't know what that is. Huh. Once you go through the instruction book, you'll be able to see what... There's a lot of stuff in here I can't make heads or tails out of. It's either related to the flight deck or the towers or the sides of the ship or the internals where the bulkheads are in some of those cases. This is all that sort of stuff again. This is all just bits and pieces to go around internally or externally. You almost just want to rip the instruction sheet open and have a look. Oh, more aircraft. No, that's more parts. Oh, this is the Tenzan by the look of it. Interestingly, there's only two aircraft of each aircraft, so you've only got 8 aircraft. So you might have to sort of look around to see, unless they've got plans to do aircraft sets, which I hope is true. This is part of the flight deck and the lower flight deck. So there's all that framing, but have a look at that. So that really goes to town and shows you how much detail these guys have spent putting all this in, putting the amount of detail in. And then we've got the flight deck, which is really well done. If you have a look at even the woodwork, so painted, bit of a wash through there, it'll come up really, really nice. Even down to, that looks like the arrestor hook bay. So it's just, even right down to the side, there's all the little bits and pieces along the edge. It's really, really nicely done, and it's. I think once you paint it and everything else, and then you give it a good wash, it's going to come up really, really nicely done. And that's our other aircraft. That's the valve. So you only get 2 of each aircraft. What's this bit? Oh, there's your chain. You actually get a bag with chain for your anchors. And then last but not least, you get a nice decal sheet. And this has got all sorts of things on it. So you've got your markings for your aircraft. It's got markings for the actual ship. It looks like a flag decal as well. Markings for the deck actual parts. So yeah. So it's pretty comprehensive. This is probably one of the better detailed carriers I've seen. So I'm looking forward to that. As I said, Japanese aircraft carriers are very hard to find unless you're sort of paying a lot of money for the Hasegawa ones. This is one's around the $200 mark. But I've got to be honest, it's probably, the detail is probably better than some of the Hasegawa Fujimi type ones that are out there that are a lot more expensive. But no, look, if you're into Japanese aircraft carriers, get yourselves hold of one of these. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. See you later.